Hey everybody, it's Anna Evans and my partner was Randy Gage. She's pretty awesome and we are doing our presentation on family secrets. And if we learned anything from Brother Gardner, it's that family secrets are not that good. So, why is keeping family secrets so detrimental? Well, because it causes superficial communication among family members. So as soon as the topic starts to get close to what the person is trying to keep secret, they're going to divert the topic. They're going to say, oh, what about the weather? What about them Yankees? Isn't that like the common thing people say? Anyway, so it leads to superficial conversations. Well, these superficial conversations create distance between family members. Obviously, if you're not having deep conversations, you're not going to have a deep relationship, and it can create both physical and emotional distance. So say, for instance, that a boy named Calvin is coming into counseling because he feels like he's emotionally and physically distant from his family, but Calvin has a secret. Maybe he is afraid to come out of the closet to his family. He's homosexual, and because of that, he doesn't know how to interact with his family because he's afraid of how they will perceive his secret if it ever were to come out. So he's going to need help learning that it's okay to share his secret, otherwise he's not going to have a close relationship with his family. So there's a funny video that we're going to watch, and I'll just show you the first 30 seconds of it because it's pretty boring after a minute. You'll see why.
Karen, honey, how was school today?
Fine. Did you have band practice today, or is Mr. Larson still sick? No, he's still sick.
So, as you can see, that is a very dysfunctional family, and they obviously have something that they're not willing to share with each other. There was this beautiful quote on LDS.org that I found that it's just, it just brings us together so beautifully. It says, communication that falls in the superficial level is informative and non-confrontational, and it involves a low level of risk. Every married couple spends some time at this level as they coordinate schedules, discuss the weather, or comment on gas prices. Although this type of communication is necessary, individuals cannot become deeply connected and bound together if the majority of communication remains here. Superficial communication can supplant deep and meaningful conversations. If couples and families tiptoe around deeper issues that should be discussed, they will never learn to resolve conflict or connect with each other. That's pretty powerful stuff. Also, if you don't know what supplant means, as I didn't, I looked it up. It means to replace or supersede. So it can totally just replace deep conversation in a relationship, and you can obviously see that that would be detrimental. So the third reason that we shouldn't keep secrets is that it will eventually blow up, and it could be revealed in an unintended setting, and that is bad news, big and devastating news. So the person has to be prepared for potential negative backlash that's going to come with this secret blowing up. And if a secret blows up when it wasn't intended to, it might even create more distance among family members because there will be a lot of hurt feelings. So now we're going to watch this clip from This Is Us. Spoiler alert. If you haven't seen This Is Us, this is going to be, telling a big part of the story. So we're going to just start it halfway through, just a second, and then we'll watch it for a few seconds, or for a few minutes.
Why is there a photo of me and a letter that you sent to William's apartment?
Randall,
No, you know what? Don't speak, please. Don't just. I went to William's apartment to get his old Thanksgiving tapes. I was about to go and I saw this envelope. I said, I know that handwriting. That's my mother's handwriting, but how could that be? It doesn't make sense, right? So, dear William, I'm sorry I had to leave in such a hurry, but it was wonderful to see you looking so well after all these years. After all these years.
Randall, you have to understand.
Understand what? That you knew my father? That you kept him from me my entire life?
Everything that I
Just
say.
stop! Please stop. I can't even look at you. All the times I asked you about my family, and if I had found them on my own,
Just wait a second. Please,
I just
babe.
gotta get.
All right, so that's pretty sad, and that's what can happen if secrets come out at the wrong time. Reason number 4 for why we shouldn't keep secrets is that it prevents healing. So healing happens when the family members are able to talk about the issue and then resolve it. The secret is revealed, then people can make restitution, they can apologize, they can explain themselves. And Dr. Evan Ember Black, the woman who made that amazing video about family secrets, she said that telling them in the wrong way can be more destructive to healing. So we really need to be aware of how we're going to tell the secret if it's something that we've been keeping for a long time. So what should you do if somebody wants to give you a bomb or a secret? Don't take it. Say that you want to stay out of it, that you're not good at keeping secrets, and please encourage them to discuss the secret with whoever they need to so that they can heal and so that they can get rid of that burden. And in the Ensign, there's a quote that says, "We need to examine our motives and think carefully before we speak. Let us communicate in ways that strengthen our common bond of trust." So there's so much teaching in the church that coincides with this concept of not keeping secrets. They cause shame, guilt, sadness, isolation, and they ultimately can destroy family relationships. So it's not worth keeping secrets. So everybody, I want you to seriously think about anything you might be keeping secret and think of a good way to share it with other people so that you can have a cohesive and bound family. Thanks for watching.